What is going on, guys? Welcome to episode 3 of my Football Manager 2018 Gainsborough Trinity Lower League story. Make sure you leave a thumbs up on this video if you enjoyed it and want to see more. And here we've got a lot of games to review. You see, I went through to play quite a bit. And pretty good form. Pretty good form. We're sitting 5th in the National League North there. Vanarama National League North. Better than I expected. But then looking back, I didn't really think we were going to finish like close to the bottom as the media predicted us and off the board's expectations to just avoid relegation or to fight to avoid relegation, because I thought we had some pretty good players. We got maybe a couple weak areas in the squad may have been pointed out, left back and right back, but that's okay. That's okay for our expectations, but I feel we got strong players all over the pitch for the most part as a whole starting 11. I feel, yeah, when our best starting 11 is pretty strong, and even some we rotate. But Alex Simmons has been so good with those 12 goals. A couple of weeks ago in game, he was actually going up in the training as well. So, yeah, he's doing very, very well, going up in some attributes. Was very, very nice to see there. But we did lose a couple games, of course. That's expected, of course, going off our expectations. You wouldn't really expect us to be unbeaten, but Bradford, PA... that was probably a shocking result for me, because we're like, ooh, I'm on some good form, unbeaten right now, then we lose at home. Like, I was expecting to win that. They haven't done too amazing this season. They're sitting in 12th, and they're actually lower in the table when we played them. So, yeah, maybe they're gaining their form. Then Offerton, yeah, away from home, 2-2. So it was kind of 2 games in a row where we didn't get a win, which was different to the form that we've had all season up until then. And then York. So I just go through these games like that, and you can check on the right side. You can see the attendance, which is important, maybe for the home games, for us at least, and then the players that scored goals. But, you know, yeah, obviously Simmons was big there. But I got to go through some transfers. Well, there's really just one. I go into the transfers. We brought in Luke Givren. He comes, well, he was able to sign on a free transfer, which is good. His previous club he played for was Salford, came through the Manchester United Academy, and as his ability, he's not one of the best players in the league when we signed him, nothing like that. He's 24 years old, probably won't increase too much more, but then it looks like he has a like a whole star to grow into potential-wise. Like, he's 2.5 current ability and potentially 3.5, but he is 24, so can't expect him to develop so much, to be fair. But what I signed him for was I was able to sign him on a free transfer, nothing on his wages as well. Obviously, if we play him, he's got like the match bonuses, everything like that. Appearance fee 140, but I did put his goal bonus a bit higher. So obviously, as a fullback, not really high chance he's going to score. So yeah, his appearance fee could be a bit lower. But anyway, because he can play those 2 positions naturally, left back, and we did need a left back. But funnily enough, we did get an injury to Alice Story, but that was before, like, as I was trying to sign him, Luke Givren, that's when Story got injured. So it was perfect timing, because the next game that Story couldn't play, Givren was joining. So yeah, kind of fit in nicely. Yeah. He's only played 2 games for the season, as you see now, because he's just coming back from that injury. I'll just show you now, go in depth. He's had that groin strain, so time out 4 weeks. But yeah, Givren has been pretty good for the season. So I like the signing of him, and the available wage budget, we'll just leave for now. I think I like the squad as it is. But yeah, we have got an FA Cup game against Brighouse, but then also we've got Salford. So we should win this FA Cup game, because they have no players. They've got grayed out players, so we should win that. And then also we've got Salford. That's obviously going to be a big game for us. They're doing all right. They're 8th, not really vying for promotion just yet, but it's very early in the season. But it's cool that we're in this position. I've been very impressed with the football we've been playing. So let's head into the match preview now, and we should have, yeah, a couple extra positions, as you can see here. And you may have noticed we don't actually have a reserve team. You can just see we have under 18s, and we don't really, yeah, we just got we got the guys who are trying to give some extra game time to for that match fitness to get that up. So here we'll just add a couple extras. We'll add Nathan Stainfield, And hey, might as well put the grayed out keeper, even though, yeah, I think we've got cover. I think we've got cover there for every position for the most part. So we will roll into the match with no real changes here. But one position where there's been a little bit of rotation, it's one of the striker positions. Alex Simmons, we're starting. You can see that with a lot of goals. But Ashley Worsfold and then Nathan Jarman. We'll go into the squad. We can't fit it all there because, yeah, there's not enough space. But here you can see more of the stats, yeah, the appearances and everything like that. You can see Jarman. He's only started the 4, but he's came with the bench 6 times. And look at Simmons' stats, though. 11 appearances, 12 goals. That's really clinical. And yeah, there you see Worsfold's appearances. So I just wanted to show you that. And even, Charlie Doy's on a yellow card as well. I think we're going to drop him out. And I'm going to bring on Stainfield, because he's actually been good in his very limited appearances. The one. He had that 7.2. He's all right. He's got some nice attributes. Heading is very good. I'm not liking the marking and tackling, only 7. But then, to me, the next option to bring on would be Michael Jacklin. He's always gone down in attributes every time, or it must just be his training, maybe not going actually down on the attribute, but his training has been pretty poor. So, yeah, he got 1 assist in one of the games he played. But, yeah, guys, I think we're going to roll in with this 11 right now, this match squad for today. Let's submit the team. But I'm interested to see the actual quality of these players. They're grayed out players, so I want to see. Okay, a striker with 4 finishing. You think he wouldn't be too dangerous? He could still score. Yeah, you can see these attributes are going to be really similar. I think 8 or somewhat 9 might be the highest attribute. But see, yeah, we should be able to beat this team. We've got the better players, for sure. But I wouldn't say, like, by a long shot. Like, by so much. Like, yeah, by a little bit. Because, of course, we're still in the lower leagues. So, with the team talk, though, because it's at home, we have to go passionately, yeah, and then do it for the fans. Give them a performance to cheer for. But I think we shall also select all players and say passionately, I have faith in you. Get some of those lads happy as we head into the kickoff now. And also, guys, it was noted from some of you that Tyson was a good signing. He's actually had some impressive performances. There was one match where we had a lot of shots, but also the other team did. It was one where he got the 7.5. It was against Blythe. Yeah, if we go click on that one there, the 3-0, and we go into the analysis, you can see they had 9 shots on target, and he was able to maintain that clean sheet. So he did really well in that match. No, why? Oh, sorry. I don't know why. I don't know why. It's gonna... Why? I don't want to restart, though. Hopefully, you can... I'll restart the game for the next... I'll restart the match for the next one. Especially that we scored. It was a good way. Sorry the team names are messed up. Or the player names are messed up. Sorry, I can't really do anything about that. It seems like it's in another language, to be honest. That's annoying. I'm annoyed. Well, I couldn't notice. I didn't know before starting the episode. It was fine in the previous game. So, yeah, I'm as confused as you, to be honest. But yeah, apologies for that. They're in gibberish. So please ignore that. Please ignore that for this first game. Sorry, I have to reiterate that. But yeah, it's puzzling me. So just please ignore it and just focus on how we're playing. That's what I'll try and do. But guys, if that does happen, let me know how you can fix it. At least we can read a bit of the commentary at the bottom. So there we go. And then when we score, at least we can see who's going to be the goal scorers and assist, everything like that. But yeah, because this is annoying because it's kind of something out of my control. So, oh boy, man. Take a look. King got it into Worsfold. We'll try and get through this first game quickly, though, so apologies if I don't show many of the tactical changes or substitutions, because I know it's a bit annoying not to see, at least for me it is, to see it in this gibberish. Oh, don't tell me... just to make it a bit more annoying. Again, sorry for that as well. Sorry for the... You should have got it! How does he leave it when he's about, what, 2 steps away from it? That's not the keeper's fault. So, yeah, don't, a bit of Tyson, nah. Was that Stainfield? I reckon it was. We'll never know with these gibberish names. Fucking hell. Who knows? Maybe after the team talk at halftime, things will get fixed. Don't say... Yeah, I'm not going to worry about it. We'll just head into it. Is there going to... No, there's no magic. There's still... I don't even think that's a language, the names they're typed in. Because here it says game language English, data language English. I can understand if I put it in a different one, but I didn't. So, yeah, I don't really... But then every, wherever you see names, you'll see it there as well. So, yeah, it's a bit of a little glitch. I haven't had this in FM18 yet. So, yeah, I don't know if it's just me or the latest update. See, Tyson! At least Tyson had his name. So, that's a good thing. Tyson's the only one. And we're going to score, yes we are, through Alex Simmons. You can kind of tell that there's the O-N. Yeah, it must be something like that because it has some letters in his name. So yeah, there's definitely something related there. Because that one, that guy, that's Lacey, but some are a bit more. Some are a bit more, so it's just something really confusing. You can kind of tell, that's why I thought it had the E-Y and the A in his name. I'm just analysing how close are the names on their heads to their actual name. What? Oh, this is really fishy. This is really fishy. We've got weird names and we conceded 2 goals like that. Some defensive mishaps in between the defense and goalkeeper. Maybe their communication is not as great. Or maybe... I don't even know whose fault that time. Maybe the keeper, actually. But Tyson's got an assist. And that's for sure. And maybe a chance for you guys to let me know if you've experienced the same with these weird names. And maybe weird goals conceded too. So we get out of it with advancing. So I'll take that. I'll take that and run with it. And we got an important league match to focus on. That's how we're going to treat it right now. So it was a good win. We'll take it. We'll take advancing so far in the FA Cup, sure, and we'll put this behind us. But just I'll show you this first, and then we'll get into the next match. It'll be at 4.5k. But we will take a look at the draw for the third qualifying round, see who we can get drawn against. There's 96 teams, so obviously I'm going to just draw all at once. And we draw Stockport, so I'm pretty happy with that, considering... That is a home game for us, Stockport County. They're 6th in the league. So that's going to be... I get confused because it's a team called Southport and Stockport. And one's on top of us and one's below us. Oh, but this is really weird. So guys, obviously I'm going to play this Salford one. And then... Do we play... Oh, heck. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. We're going to do 3 games in this episode. Because that one's going to be next after Salford, so might as well. I like playing cup games in episodes. And big league games. A good thing for us, though, we're going to have more rest than Salford are because they've got a game here, actually. They should still win this, I reckon, even if it's away from home. Curzon Ashton is, yeah, not the greatest team, as you can see. Yeah, they smash them 5-1 away. And then they get back into 5th. So let's just go in for team selection. We probably don't have to make too many changes here. Obviously, apart from the fact we're probably going to have to take out one of the subs. So we'll do that with Charlie Doyle and then bring Charlie Doyle back in. Stainfield, yeah, he wasn't going to last because he was the one that made one of those errors, I believe. See, this is where technically we could bring Story back in, but he is lacking that match fitness. And Givran, he's been solid. He's been solid enough. But I'll bring Shane Clark in for Jonathan Williams. He's probably been one... Yeah, that kind of ball-winning midfielder hasn't got a really high rating, whoever we've played there. But I do think we'll roll with Alex Simmons and Worsfold up top. Jarman can score, though, but Worsfold, very good finisher. Let's progress into the match now. Big one against Salford. Let's go to the dressing room. I've done pretty well without applying opposition instructions. Also, I feel our tactic defensively is set up pretty well with marking and all that kind of stuff. So let's say we've got nothing to lose here, I reckon. But once more, we'll go select all players passionately, have faith in you. Get some good reactions there as well. Come on, big match here. Especially that Salford won their last one. It's one I definitely wouldn't want to lose away from home. Yeah, this is really one I don't want to lose, playing at home especially. It's a huge one in the context of the season. Might be big to say that. It's still early in the season, but yeah, another challenger, at least for the playoffs at this point. But here's Nottingham with the throw-in. And Mbamba. They have got some nice players. Givran, see, he does well. I really like him as a signing, especially a non-contract deal. He's not on a wage, just, yeah, play when we pay him. Pay him when we play him, it should be. But now Richards. So I can really tell, just this highlight is a tight one, but it looks like they're going to be on the end of it. So Philly, don't give him a penalty. You're... come on. It's hard to really analyse, was that a penalty or not? But Redshaw. Oh, what a save! Oh, was that a double save from Tyson? The GOAT. Maybe it's a bit too early to say, to give him that. But I thought that was going to be a goal for sure. Oh, how about that? Look at this, though. Okay. It hit the post, yeah? And then it came off him. Then he saved it the second time. Either way, it could have been a goal. Ooh. I thought they were going to get an early one. And what I'm liking at the moment, as I said, we can be a bit more in a better condition, our players, than Salford. So, come on, boys. We could have easily gone behind there. We've had the possession. We haven't had shots on target, though. So, I'm going to say assertively, I'm far from pleased. No, we can do better. We could have easily been behind here. Come on, lads. Use the possession well. Like we have done in most of our games. And now we've got a free kick. We're going to get the penalty. And surely, the other GOAT on the other side of the pitch, it's Simmons. He steps up and he puts it in the back of the net. 100% conviction there from Alex for his 14th goal of the season. You can see such a difference in the penalties, can't you? Nice power, nice accuracy. And we take the lead against Salford. What a great story this could be. But now it's Burton. We got to be careful still. Powerful strike, but lack the accuracy. I'm pretty content how we're cruising along at the moment. But Evans on a yellow, but then I'm hesitant to make a substitution of a centre-back. I always am. Like, do any of you guys, if a centre-back has a yellow, if he's got a low rating, are you still hesitant to take him off? Because you don't know how that centre-back just coming on is going to do. Because he doesn't really have a feel for the game. That's really the reasoning I go. Like, yeah, he wouldn't have the feel how the game is going. But I think we're going to say tighten up from here, though. I think if we say that, it will be okay. Next minute, concede. But for the only shot we had on target, to be fair, did the penalty count shot on target? I don't know. Either way, we haven't had many on target, even though we've had a few in the game. I wouldn't say we've had so many chances, but hey, we're doing well here. We may be ready for some changes, though. I think we're going to take Worsfold off, and we'll bring on Jarman, and then we'll switch the roles. Simmons is a bit better as advanced forward, and he does very well. I think he and Jarman complement each other a bit more, whereas Worsfold and Simmons, they're similar styles. And yeah, Alex Simmons can play that deep lying forward, though. And of course, Nathan Jarman, we'll play him as defensive forward. He prefers that a bit more. His more natural role and duty. And then I think Shane Clark is going to be coming off, and we'll give Jonathan Williams, or do we bring on someone like a Liam King? Because he's good in that role as well. But we haven't given him the chance, really. But Williams hasn't done anything amazing at the same time, Jonathan Williams. He's got great corners and crossing, but yeah, and free kicks, but I haven't felt that in the game so far. Like he hasn't done anything yet. And King, we've got 2 Kings in the team, so it's easy to get confused, to be fair. But yeah, you can see Liam King, we actually haven't played him in a competitive game yet, so show something here, lad. Ooh, big highlight. Can we finish it off, though? Okay, the Kings are combining. We've got 2 Kings in the team. Or oh, yes! A bit of an error from their keeper. And Alex Simmons is going to pounce. You give him half a chance, and he is going to take it like he's done right here. Told you, the Kings combining. And then Jarman put the pressure on like a good defensive forward does. Whipped it in. I thought it was bad, but then keeper fumbled. Simmons finished. But, oh, we've got to be careful. They've got the corner. They've got the corner, and it's a scrappy, conceded corner goal after I got pumped up. Like that. I hate when it just gets cancelled out like that, and that's just like a scrappy corner goal, so disappointed to concede that. So maybe, yeah, Evans, who been pretty poor in this game, will bring on Michael Jacklin. He isn't that good. Maybe we can switch that. Nah, that doesn't work either. Maybe Jacklin... We'll just play him as a central defender on defend. So hopefully we just play this out now. We had a strong performance. We should be holding on. The added time, is there going to be any goals? I think we survived that. The highlight that comes on when there's 40 seconds left. Generally, there isn't a goal. And as long as we're maintaining possession, that makes me confident as well. We should hold on to it. But yeah, if the only goal we conceded was that corner one, I think that is all right. But Redshaw, they got the shot on target, so they could have scored. But it was a pretty tame effort. It was easy for Tyson to save. So, big game that was. Both teams had chances. They had an early penalty. They missed it. Then we got a penalty early in the second half, and we took it. That could really be the story of the day, essentially. So we'll say passionately, that was a special performance, lads. Big win against Salford. But yeah, all credit to Alex Simmons. How good is he? And he's only 21. I'd like to keep him at the club, even if we get promoted. See, I think we've done well this season, but I just have this feeling we won't get promoted, whether it be if we lose in playoffs or something like that, even though we're still up to challenge to finish top. But yeah, I feel it could be a season, later in the season, we might drop off a little. Still has to yet to be seen, of course. But seeing 3 games in this episode, you can really take a look at how we're going. And yeah, that one was like normal. I wasn't even thinking about the names, the players' names. Like the first game of the episode is like, that was just too weird. I'm glad that fixed itself though. And now another important game here. FC United will be looking to win this one. And, a lot of goals in this game. 5-3. So you just got a notification here that someone's offered a deal to Christian Hill. See, he was someone I would have to pay a bit to. Like, estimated wage. I think he wanted around 400 per week. And compared to Givren, we didn't need to give him that much. He's got a non-contract, and he's just got those bonuses in there. So obviously, if a better option becomes available and I can afford to, I can easily just let him go because he's on a non-contract. But now, guys, another FA Cup game. Hopefully, this one's all right with the names. Maybe it's in the FA Cup. Hopefully not. Hopefully, it'll be all good. But again, we'll keep a grayed out goalkeeper on the bench, and then we have one more position to give. Might actually put Alice Story there. But then, because he could come on as centre-back if needed, we'll bring on Curtis Bateson. He could play the right wing or striker as well. Good versatility, and yeah, pretty strong in terms of the condition, all that. Oh, I'm just thinking, Evans, maybe his inexperience is showing not the greatest rating. But maybe just need to keep giving him a chance. See how he goes in this game at least. Because don't forget, look at his good improvement. So he gets a lot. He gets a lot from these games. And you can see, technically, a second best centre-back. So once more, say passionately, yeah, do this for the fans. And yeah, we'll just leave that one. See, sometimes I'll look to select all players, try and motivate them a bit more, but sometimes not. Because if you do it every single game, it's going to lose its effectiveness. So to use it every so often, yeah, that's the best way. But there's a corner here. Minahan, he's another one I remember. Oh, we concede. It's Darren Stevenson that scores. That took me by surprise. To be honest, I didn't expect to concede this early in the game. They had that corner, we cleared it. Richards couldn't quite get to it. I always like to look in depth. It was just a quick ball in, really. Stevenson. I wouldn't say we weren't like close enough to him, but maybe we can get it back right away. King. Worsfold goes so close. Oh. Come on, surely the fans need to spur us on. And obviously the players, because I just saw the fans behind the goals there. It's like, come on. Okay, another highlight. Right after the last one. I can tell the players, they're really hungry to get that equaliser. Get that goal back. King, not bad, Worsfold. Ashley Worsfold, he's a great finisher. That's why I think he's going to be important to start. Like, the good thing is we have 3 quality strikers. So we get it out wide to King there, and you see he was in Simmons was initially in the great position. He's the guy I think teams get scared of a bit more. Obviously, he scored the most goals for us this season, but both he and Worsfold, like Worsfold and Simmons, they're both really, really clinical. Jarman brings something different. But let's see how we go here. Oh, good block. That was Davey. He's been okay. He hasn't been outstanding. Our wingers haven't really... Uh-oh. That's unlucky. Josh Lacey conceding the own goal. He did well to get to it. Unfortunately. But he wasn't even... Simmons, you weren't looking. That ball was for you. So... Look at this. Look how well he did, Lacey, just to get to it. Because, to be fair, they might have finished anyway. But I don't think you can blame him so much. He did all he could. Fuck. It's suddenly 3-1, just like that. And we've been taken by surprise. We haven't really defended corners so well here. Not very good. Because now we're in a really hard position to get it back. And especially if they score another here, it needs to be one where we intercept. But if they score, I might as well leave. We're not coming back here. Where are you going to get 3 goals from? You say they've scored 4 in 30 minutes. It's possible, but they've got momentum and... Wow, okay. I'm completely shocked. But they deserve this lead. They're just completely blown us out the water here. Stockport, well done. And they might get another. Like... They're just piling it on. We weren't going to win, obviously, the FA Cup, so I'm not going to get my hopes up. But you want to go as far as you can at the same time for the money when you advance. But we'll definitely need a goal here. Well, at least it will give us a better chance. Hopefully, nah. There's everything they shoot is going in. Really? I always find it a bit dubious when that happens. Not to, like, yeah, make an excuse about it, but, like, it's just shoot goal, shoot goal, shoot goal. That's what it feels like. Because we're going to be heading into halftime, essentially, yeah, not much we can do from this point. But let's see what happens with this highlight. Oh, my God. See what I mean? Doesn't it look... Or maybe they're just too good. Oh, okay. It's offside. But it was still a good finish. Come on. Like... Maybe we just had a bad game. Because, yeah, we're not gonna win from here. So, might as well rest some. The defenders haven't done well anyway. Evans we're going to take off. Let's bring on Story. Just get some game time into him. That's what he needs. Even though he normally plays left back, but this is just for, might as well play him as defend. Jarman, Alex Simmons, you've been horrendous in this game. What are you doing? What are you doing? All the goals you've got is fine. But... terrible. Terrible. We've been very, very good in this season. We've been very good. I thought this could have been a game we had a chance to win, like to advance to even the next round, playing against Stockport. I know they're still one of the better teams in the league. See, that's what happens when I'm overachieving and doing much better. My expectations go up for my team, where we might as well still be one of the worst teams in the league, considering, like, what was media prediction 21st at the start. So, yeah, when I kind of overachieve a bit, I up my expectations myself. But you can get these big results against you, against the better teams in the league. So here, we'll just bring on Jonathan Williams for Shane Clark, who hasn't been that good. Just, yeah, credit to Stockport, though. I don't want to take it away from Stockport. I'm just analysing this game, my live reactions to it, you know. Is always, like, when you're losing, like, in the moment, you're never happy. You're always so salty about the result, and that's how I am right now. We've got nothing to do in this match at the moment. So a bit disappointed. But the positive thing is we can focus on the league from here on out. We didn't even score there, but like I said, we were never going to win the FA Cup, that is for sure. But it would have been nice to go as far as we could until we face a team that was like in a league above us. That would have been fair enough. Whenever we're playing against a team in the same league, in these lower leagues, in the FA Cup games, I always want to win. I always want to win that, because I always give myself a chance. But can we just end this right now? Can we end the pain? End the pain of this result here, unfortunately. And it's not just losing. It's losing 5-1, which is a tough result to take, because yeah, it doesn't look good. That's the thing. It doesn't look good on paper. And to be fair, it didn't look good in the match, to be honest, on the day. So hopefully that doesn't destroy... Yeah, the morale is okay. I wouldn't say it's anything to brag about, but it's still okay. We're still sitting in 5th. I wonder if the prediction... Yeah, our media prediction is still 20th, and we're 15 positions above that, so that's not too bad. But yeah, well, that's why I don't know. I don't know where we're going to go for the rest of the season. Are we going to drop back, get more bad results like that? I really don't know. So I've been happy with the result, but yeah, guys, I don't want you to think I'm so annoyed with that result. It's disappointing. It's disappointing, but we're going to move on, get into some league matches, and hopefully continue, yeah, picking up 3 points in matches and fight for promotion. That's going to be my focus. I'm not really going to mull over getting knocked out there. Nah, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. We are moving on. It's definitely positive, our start to the season, our first 12 league games. Let me know your thoughts, of course, in the comments. And I'll see you guys next time.